Okay, we are back. Sorry about that, guys. Like I said at the beginning, if my internet craps out, it'll come right back. It's just been getting these fucking stupid dips lately. Hopefully, getting the new modem will fix that. So, apologies. You found a ring in the chest.
Cool.
And I didn't quite hear anything after that, so...
I think I'm
Someone...
just gonna put it in my inventory.
Okay.
Not gonna put it on yet.
Someone asked if we found Cobalt Spellcaster in the chest.
Someone.
No. Exactly, Crutchy.
Crazy.
Yeah, what
Sorry,
the
that was me.
fuck are you doing?
Wow.
Clicker hero.
Scruffles, really? Close the fucking game. Come on. You're killing me.
And I get yelled at
Fucking
for
disrespect.
garrison missions.
You were down, dude. You were down.
All right.
I abandoned ship.
I didn't want to do this, but Daddy's gonna have to put his foot down and say, if I catch you playing other games while we're trying to do D&D, I'm gonna start docking you experience.
Nah. Just mute next time.
That's not gonna work, because I can see the reflection in your glasses, so... Yeah.
Start wearing my contacts.
And if you playing games and you try and hide it from me, then I'll just kill your character outright.
That's okay. You already do that anyway.
No, I'll do it permanently
Saber
and on
die.
purpose. The gods have abandoned you.
Oh shit.
You implode
Cool.
and make a fart noise, and it's really gross, and everybody laughs at you.
I already made fart noises. Blessed Aim was a fart.
What?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Remember when I had Blessed Aim? And...
Oh,
You
yeah.
took that again, didn't you, for your kobold?
I don't remember.
I think you did.
I have a lot of spells now.
Scruffles has a special book too.
Ooh.
No, I took like Cat's Grace and stuff like that, but I didn't take Blessed Aim. I think Blessed Aim is like a level 3 spell?
Maybe. I don't know. I thought you did. Doesn't matter.
I bless.
Alright. So, it, like, basically the treasure in there, I'm just gonna give you its total worth.
Okay.
10,000 gold.
Nice. Okay.
How
And then
you-
we just split that up between...
How you gonna
each
get
our
it out of there?
characters.
Put it all in the chest and carry the chest.
Do we all have...
Don't you have
Am
a
I the
bat-
only one with the haversack?
Don't you have a sack that's like an endless pit though, and you can just scoop it all up?
I have Heward's handy haversack, but I don't think it quite works like that. It's not like a bag of holding, right?
No, I don't think so. It's a bit different.
Does anybody have like a teleport spell? Open a gate to Darnassus and just...
Darnassus.
Yo, put this in the bank real quick, thanks.
My new
Can I
character
get a
board
probably
spell,
handled it. We don't have Trip to just carry it all out.
Could he even carry all that out, really? I think that would be even like too much for him. That looks like a fucking lot.
There's a
Is
lot.
there anything else aside from money in the...
I wish I could see all of it at
Hold
the
on.
same time.
So, your Heward's handy haversack can carry up to 120 pounds in weight.
Oh, okay.
Isn't gold really heavy?
It's like a bag of holding, but not exactly.
So it can fit like a bunch of shit in it. It just can't go over 120 pounds.
Right.
Doesn't matter how big the object is.
Correct.
Okay.
Well, within reason.
Mm. Hmm.
So was there only a ring in the chest?
Yep. Just a ring.
We'll put all the gold in the chest and we all carry the box.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Is there other stuff aside from gold, or is that just to look pretty?
It's just to look pretty for the most part.
Okay, because I see an orb and it looks important.
Nope. It's
You
just
see
a gem.
Why can't this game get
Oh,
paper? God,
What?
why can't this game get paper money? Don't just
Paper
do
money sucks.
Because that wouldn't be fantastical and magical and mystical and imaginative. We have to mine precious metals out of the earth and then hand them to each other as tokens of value.
That's stupid.
Yeah, but at least this currency actually has physical value.
Yeah.
I think paper money is the pits.
But it's lighter.
It's funny because
That's
it
true.
has to do with the peach she's eating.
That's true.
And it's funny because who's to say?
Hey, what's up,
paper
Batty?
Our actual values in gold. It's just a number we.
Batty
assign.
and Varial and Garrus and Crutchy and Maxie, what's going on? Saying my what ups? What up?
Lou, I did a mission in GTA called On Fleek.
Real nice. Now Lou's upset.
I was so happy today. I had nothing. Things were going well. I got my new plates in. I got some other shit in the mail. I was like, I got a new fucking motherboard and processor, and then you had to drop it. You had to fucking crush my whole day. I made an awesome fucking meal, and now you just crushed it. One word.
If it makes
Thanks,
you
Trip.
feel better, I robbed a bank named Fleeka.
Did you get caught up in the undertow? If I'm going down, someone's coming with me.
I have a piece. Life is good.
So who's gonna carry the chest? Wah wah. The workhorse
All
is
of us
gone.
together.
Trips Barbarian. I have strength for days is gone.
What was your strength, Trip?
20 when not raging, I think.
Like 21.
That's what mine is. And gimme.
Damn it! Now I realize I should have taken that other spell for my kobold.
Still,
What,
10,000
like
gold is gonna weigh a fucking ton.
Yeah, I don't
Possibly,
think I could carry it.
literally.
I don't think either me or fucking Trip could carry it.
We put it in the chest. We all carry it. Up and then
Well,
there
like a
was like a
fucking
wagon
sarcophagus?
outside.
Like a sarcophagus.
Alright,
right?
let's, just for the sake of argument, let's find out. 3.58 of gold pieces.
My peach is gone.
Oh, that looked really good. I want one.
It was good.
Got any spells for it, Ammo?
This day. I think the only spell I have can't list very much. I don't think.
Please hold, must do math.
Oh,
Actually, I'll make Google do it for me.
Jack starts cracking his whip.
Okay. So it says that they're about 40 gold pieces equals a pound. Yeah. We'll go with that.
250 pounds.
Yep.
Oh,
That
that's
way, much-
really not that bad. Split among 6 people carrying it.
Right, but it's only really got 2 handles. You know what I mean? I'll say you can do it, but it's gonna take you a little time.
That's fine.
Okay.
There
I-
is a wagon outside, yeah?
Yeah. You could load it
Okay.
into one of the wagons.
Yeah.
It's gonna take you a long time to get it back to Brindle.
Are we
Remember,
still
you
on
came
a
here on
time crunch?
Owls.
Oh, right.
Only we had.
Cue the Telltale Games, you have to make a decision. Choose A or choose B.
Leave the gold or not leave the gold
Basically.
at the expense of time.
Are we still on a time crunch? Yeah. Since this is kind of a side thing.
You tell me. The red hand's on the march.
I say we just take our time and go back to Brindle with the gold. Because I'm a
But the
rogue.
gold won't be safe there. We could relock this vault up and take the keys.
You can't. As soon as you unlocked it,
Oh,
the doors went
fuck.
into the walls.
So what? It's either the money or Trip.
Well, the money won't be safe in Brindle if it gets sieged.
Can't tell
I
you.
might win.
Can we like bury the chest?
I can't tell you the
outside?
consequences of your choices. I can only tell you what those choices are. You can leave the gold and get back to Brindle in a hurry, or you can take the gold and take your time getting back to Brindle.
Can
I
we
say we just
the
take our
gold and
time.
bury
It's fine.
it somewhere like outside the mine shaft?
Still gonna
Alright.
take your time.
How much can each person carry? Burying it isn't going to take as long as walking all the way back to Brindle with it, though.
Depends on how much weight you can carry. If 40 gold pieces is a pound, you have 250 pounds to divvy up.
I say we just bury it outside then.
Is that a doable thing?
Sure, why not?
That's what you want to do. As long as it doesn't take fucking like a year.
Bury. How long does it take you to dig a hole?
How long does it take you to dig a hole?
You're the
Damn.
miner.
I'm not a miner. I'm a
You're
dwarf.
the dwarf.
So that
Dwarfs
doesn't
are
mean shit.
innately good.
What are you
with
trying to say?
Dirt and rocks.
Being racist again?
Yeah.
No, we got rid. The guy that's good with rocks is gone.
Still
There,
have a
there are other ways.
very strong dwarf, and while Borgo
I-
will help.
I can think of several different ways you could accomplish that task quickly.
What, digging a hole?
Yeah.
I don't know, Ammo, you got a spell?
Does she have that move earth thing you should use to
You're muted.
collapse the bridge? Oh, could she shut the door with the earth thing?
Ammo, you're really quiet. Looked like you were shanking your computer.
How's about now?
That's a little bit better, yeah.
I was shanking it. Not really. I was checking to make sure that the headset plug was all the way in.
Bitch better have my money.
And hang on, I'm checking if I can have a druid spell that will help us carry shit.
No. It's the thing you
What?
use to collapse the
Like-
bridge. Couldn't you like make a door where it like shut the door or something? And then we just come back and you reopen it with the same spell.
Hang on, let me see what I've got.
2 problems with that. If she's gonna use stone shape, she would have to use 2 stone shapes at her level in order to close that doorway. The other problem is if she doesn't have stone shape prepared already, the 2 stone shapes, that means she has to prepare those spells, which means 8 hours. So you're better off just digging a hole.
Is there a way to make it invisible?
Be creative with your characters, but not that creative.
I say we just dig a hole.
It's fine for me.
Okay.
Alright.
What are you gonna use to dig a hole?
Well, we're in a mine. Is there anything that we can find, like a pick or anything?
You don't see any
Are you-
equipment.
Shit. Was there anything in the wagons outside?
Nope. No tools.
I could wild shape into an animal that could dig.
Bingo. Ammo take 50 for you, druid.
Yay!
That
I
works.
have a brain. I know
that's-
how to use my brain.
That's the winner right there. Use your wild shape creatively.
Yay!
So we'll
And
say
choose
that you
wild.
could turn into a giant mole and just burrow a nice fucking hole, whack the gold in there, nice and easy.
Yay! I turn into a mole. Can I be a naked mole rat?
Ammo the naked
Tiny,
mole rat.
though.
A dire
giant.
mole rat.
Dire
Oh.
mole rat.
Oh god.
Only
like
if
they're
it's only if it's
giant
naked.
thing.
With pink
Can I-
eyes and loose skin. Gross.
I can use disguise to like cover up the hole too, right?
No.
Look.
No.
Well, like
What about like
No.
no, not
That's
cover
not
up the
what-
hole. I mean like put trees and leaves and shit, because that's what we did
Camouflage.
last time. Yeah, camouflage it. Like last time when we were on that raft going across, I
That's-
used disguise to.
Totally different.
Would that be more like a survival check?
But
or
I used
something?
the same thing
Other-
earlier in the game.
Right, but that was an entirely different scenario. You were floating across water on rafts. You're in a
Yeah.
mine, so you're just gonna put a bunch of sticks in front of it and be
Oh,
like, "Don't
I
look
thought
here."
I thought we were doing it outside. Or are we just doing it like inside the mine? Because I figured like it would be too rocky for us to actually dig a hole in here. We would have to go outside and dig.
Right, you're gonna have to bring
Not
the
dig
chest
your hole.
outside and dig a hole and then bury it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's the disguise for?
Because it's gonna look like newly dug up dirt, and people are gonna be like, "Hey, someone buried a thing
Yeah.
here." So you put branches or something on top, so it doesn't look like it was recently disturbed.
Oh, I thought you were trying to say that you were just gonna leave it there and put like sticks and branches in front of the
Oh,
doorway.
and not even buried at all.
No, Jesus.
I was
No,
like,
I-
well,
I
that's
understood what she was talking
you
about.
can, I
The
guess.
leaf pile.
Would that be
No.
more like a survival check, cover your tracks kind of thing, or would that be a disguise check?
Uh,
Disguise.
let me look something up.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, how are they?
Yeah.
Like, it's just gonna be a freshly dug hole. Someone might go dig it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about.
Bitch, better have my money. Now I have that in my fucking head. Pay me what you owe me.
Oh my god.
What? That doesn't even make sense. Survival probably isn't even a skill on this list, is it? It's like survival or wilderness lore. I forget which one is which. One of them's
It's
for
survival.
Call of Cthulhu. Is there
No,
survival?
Survival's
on here. There's just regular survival, and then there's knowledge, whatever you said before.
I have knowledge nature. Could I disguise it, hide it?
Can you grow like a bush over it?
Hold on, hold on.
That sounds inappropriate.
Yeah, I guess survival would probably be better. Basically trying to make ground look like it hasn't been disturbed.
Can I use disguise anyway? Since like we did use it pretty much exactly in a similar way when we were on the rafts and we like covered ourselves with leaves and shit to look like
Not in this instance. Because
historically the term.
it wasn't exactly the same because you were disguising yourselves as something inanimate.
And the raft.
The raft is already inanimate.
Yeah, but it looks like a raft. You have to make it not look like a raft.
Right, You're missing my point entirely. The point is that you were disguising yourselves to blend in with the raft. That's why it was a disguise check.
So it just looked
No.
like a floating raft.
You're not disguising. What exactly are you disguising? The ground?
Never
You gonna put a pretty
mind.
pink dress
I just
on it?
wanted to use a fucking skill that I had. Okay, calm down. Alright. Use survival. I don't have the best survival though. I've got like one. I think that's Ammo's job, right?
I get.
Oh wow! Way to delegate.
Well,
I get
she's got the
plus-
best survival. She's a druid.
+9.
There we go.
Can't you grow like a bush over it though?
Don't think so.
And pee on it to
That-
keep
that
predators
hurt.
away. Sure.
I use a little bit of druid magic and make it look all
There's a spell
Covered
for
in-
Grass
that.
grown.
There's an app for that.
grass grows back. Some grass grows back. Can't talk today.
It's called plant growth. And if you
Yeah,
don't
plant
have it prepared,
When-
you can't use it. So
I
Neener.
want to be a
It's when-
spellcaster and prepare. Really use this spell, and one day it'll come in handy.
You would.
Like the tub.
Exactly.
Summon tub.
Summon Tub of Wind. He needed it, Ammo. Needed it.
You don't understand.
Okay, so you're burying the gold. Are you keeping the ring or are you leaving the ring?
I took the ring.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one
Keep
ring
it.
to rule them all.
So Walborga has the ring.
Yes.
Okay. You're sure? No, I'm just kidding.
Actually, I'm gonna
Let's
put that
see.
under magic items.
You don't know that it's magic.
I'm putting it there anyway.
Okay.
Don't tell me how to inventory.
He's good at Tetris.
Communism.
Luke, get your fucking laundry.
The dentist drill fucking beep.
Ah, shut up, man. Ugh.
Dude, dentists are the worst.
I hate dentists.
Sorry if anybody out there is a dentist, but you're the worst.
Them drills, man. I've always hated going to the dentist.
You gotta have, like, courage to be a dentist, though.
So the dental hygienist is the worst.
What's
Just
the
like tries to
difference?
get in there so hard with fucking floss and make you
Oh.
bleed.
You only bleed if you don't floss
Yeah.
every day.
It's like, listen, honey, if I wanted my gums to bleed, I'd just eat some Captain Crunch and enjoy myself.
Isn't that the truth, though?
It's like little sugary razor blades. It's delicious.
I
Love
swear
it.
they put crack in there or something. That's the only way people still eat it.
I mean, when something's that delicious, you just gotta suffer. It's all part of the flavor profile. It's that gum blood. Wouldn't taste the same without it. Scruffles.
Mm.
So you have the ring.
Yes, I have the fucking ring.
You sure you got the ring?
Alright, so you're flying back to Brindle,
Ask, you ask again.
correct?
Yes.
Nothing else you guys needed to do here?
Don't think so. Oh, Brother Journey.
Well, yeah, I'm assuming. I didn't make him like a limp cleric token.
Okay. Yeah,
he's,
we take him with us.
he's like sticking out of your Heward's handy haversack.
Like an arm and
You,
a leg.
you got like 80 pounds of them sticking out. So, like, both legs. Not really. Okay. So, Brindle.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the follow, experiment code. Alright, so you get to Brindle, and, you've been here before, but only briefly. And Draglofrud, I think. Yeah, Draglofrud, I think. That's a tough one. You threw me for a loop on that. I lost my place, goddamn. I'm just kidding. So real quick, who's got the best gather information of
Main
party members
character.
that are here?
I have a 1.
I have a 4.
Nyx has a 5.
Sounds like Nyx wants to know shit. Give us a roll,
Yeah.
would you?
I only got 1.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't want to know much. Just a little bit.
Well, I can give you like the key sites of the city. Obviously it has city gates. We don't need to go into details on that. There's several different taverns and inns. We can get into those more specifically if we need to. The best weapon shop in town is called Shank's Shivs.
The best what?
Weapon shop.
Oh,
What'd you think I said?
I don't know. I just heard Shanks Shivs and got confused.
What's the city called?
Brindle.
Rental?
Brindle.
Brindol.
Place.
You also know that there's like a security company that's owned by a dwarf. She's basically like muscle for hire for merchants, things like that. So she's like basically like above board. Like she doesn't hire out her men to like, hey, I want to go kick this dude's ass. You know what I mean? It's like just providing guards for merchants, things like that. Like traveling merchants. Which is called Axenhaft Security.
I like.
There's the market, which is extensive. There is Red Magic and Sundries, which is the shop of Immerstal the Red, Brindle's most prominent wizard.
Say the name one more time.
Immerstal the Red. Immerstal. I gotta increase the size on this. It's giving me a headache looking at it. There we go, that's better. The Shrine of Torm. Or no, I'm sorry. That's that would be Shrine of Chauntea. Chauntea.
I imagine that's where we should take Brother Gurney.
There's the Brindle Academy. Which is where you would find the library. Library.
We need to do research on the vampire. We should go there after we take Brother Journey to a place.
Can we just leave him out in the sun?
Isn't he already like dead? Why don't we just bury him?
He's not dead. He's still alive.
Oh,
But we need to get
Dead,
information
yeah.
out of him. That's why we can't.
Yeah, let's take his
fucking
ass
leave
to
him.
the doctors. Or whatever the equivalent of the doctors is.
In the center of Brindle is the Cathedral of Torm.
Yeah, that's where we want to take him.
Yeah, take him there.
The Shrine of Chauntea is kind of like a modest little church. The cathedral is like, you know, picture like St. Patrick's Cathedral, like huge fucking stone structure. Thank you for the
Well,
follow,
rich,
Gigi Beast. Oh, by the way, since I'm getting these follows, if I hit 1,500 follows, I'll do a 24-hour stream.
Ooh.
Don't talk about 24 streams.
Oh, relax. You're gonna be just fine. It's 24 hours. You've stayed up 24 hours before. It's not
Would you
that
talk
big
her
of a
into
deal.
doing one?
It was a group effort.
Oh.
of peer
It's
pressure.
easy if it's in a group, and if you got Red Bull, you're good. You drink, it's gonna be
Well,
rough.
I mean, if I get there, I'll do one with you. I don't give a shit.
Same.
What, a 24-hour stream you're worried about?
I get sleepy.
That's why you have Red Bull.
Mm. Now I
That's
get
why you make
Monster.
one of your games a slap yourself in the face game.
Like, what?
No.
Every time I
Uh,
die, I'll slap myself in the face.
Alright.
That
Be
sounds
bruised.
painful.
we don't need to go too much into there's like various like manors, like the noble houses, the wealthy and elite of Brindle. There's several of those mansions, you could say. Cemetery, obviously. The keep, obviously. And I just have to figure out what the equivalent deity is for this last temple. Probably
I got a-
Cyric, but I'm not sure.
Thing saying that my connection to the server has been interrupted.
Mm-hmm.
As have I.
It's fine.
I wouldn't worry about it right now because we don't need it. Because we're just doing RP things.
Imagination.
Imagination!
Perfect cue.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's
So-
not quite right.
What's not quite right?
I'm trying to find like the equivalent deity because this was written for like the core campaign setting, and we're doing Forgotten Realms, and I can't remember. So the deities are different.
Okay. I'm gonna get a refill on my bowl of noodles while you sort that.
Okay, and get your dryer.
It's done now.
Oh, it only beeps twice.
Well, it, like beeps right before it's done, and then it beeps when it's done.
What? So you get a preemptive beep?
Yeah, I don't
Damn.
know. I can put another load in if you want.
No, it's okay. So how's everybody doing?
Splendid. Good talk.
I can do
Slap
it
myself
24
every
hours.
time someone donates $1? No.
One slap
No.
for every dollar.
Do it for like $50.
I might undersell you on that
No
one.
dollars.
I can do a 24-hour stream at 200.
I'll do it right now.
Why does this page have to give me all the information I don't need? Again, that's not quite right.
Scruffles made me yawn.
No bad.
Why are you making them do things?
Make you do shit. You're your own person.
Contagious.
Yeah, we'll just say it's Temple of Cyric.
Who dat?
Knowledge religion.
Can't.
There you go.
Wait. Oh, wait.
I can.
Trained only. Okay, yeah. No, I can't.
Do I know who that is?
I don't know. The connection
Oh.
to the server has been interrupted.
I got a 21.
Then yes. Well, basically you know that it's like the god of the dead, god of murder, that kind of shit. Evil deity.
I tell him it's not that nice guy.
Alright, well, let's
So-
just take
Not
Brother
such nice
Journey
guy.
to the Temple of Torm and get him
me try
like, healed so we
reloading
can
this,
get
see if that
information
works.
from him.
So you're going to who now?
Temple of Torm first.
Okay.
Taking Brother Journey there. For some sweet, sweet healing.
Gonna serenade him, Scruffles.
Is the roll 20 still down for you guys as well?
Yup.
Yeah, I tried to refresh and now
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah,
showing.
it's just loading.
Well, 20, why you do this to us?
Yeah, you and me both, Garrus. Ball!
I like balls in Baldur's Gate.
Yep.
I miss Baldur's Gate.
You know why?
Why?
Because Baldur's Gate is in Forgotten Realms.
I knew that, yes.
Who's Bumble?
It's got murder and evil.
Why do we have Sarek?
Because he's one of the new gods. Ball be dead, motherfucker.
I don't know God lore in this.
Yeah, I think roll 20 might be down.
God damn it.
Fuck!
Yeah, between my fucking internet
And roll 20, right?
and motherfucking roll 20. Hold on, let me check the Twitter sphere.
See if they put anything out.
I don't see
imagine it's more
anything.
of a cube.
Yeah, I don't see anything from roll 20.
If people tweeted at them.
Let me check. Bitch, better have my dice rolls. Yeah, nothing.
Hmm.
Oh, I think it's back.
Yep.
I just heard something.
Yay.
It's back.
Might have just been having a poop for a second.
Should be.
Yep, it's back. Cool. See, it worked. You just gotta, like, sing Rihanna to it. That doesn't make any sense.
Did we investigate the big chest
Okay.
that was behind us yet, or no?
The what?
Pretty sure we did.
The chest in the big room behind us. Did we go in that chest yet?
That
Yep.
was where we fought the Beholder. No, not Beholder. What was it called?
The
Displacer beast.
Defiler? Displacer?
Trip's right.
Ooh, and we got the skin to make that to a cool cloak.
I think Ammo has that because she skinned it.
Okay.
What are we waiting for?
I forgot what we were doing.
We're taking Brother Journey to the Temple
Right.
Torm.
Cathedral of Torm. Pay it its proper respect.
I don't give a shit anymore.
Oh, wow. Look at how quickly Scruffles turns on her religion, you fucking
She's dead!
apostate.
She's a heretic.
You shall suffer for your apostasy.
Euphigenia's dead. This is just all Wilborga now.
Traitor to your god.
She's dead.
Wow.
Let's just go to the fucking temple.
she? Wait, what are we just leaving Euphigenia's body down there?
Did we really?
Well, Wilborga doesn't really care.
I figure.
Unless anybody else in the party gives a shit, then yeah.
I think Jimmy, just out of respect, would kind of like drag her along. Not like make a pouch and have it like on his backpack, like he's carrying her, but so it's like her legs are kind of dragging, but the rest of her body's covered.
Field dresses her like a deer.
No, he just he's not
Ties
tall
her
enough.
leg bones together to make a backpack.
No, he's not that.
Do you bury her and everything?
No, take her to deposit her to the temple, like Here.
Oh, you
one of
actually
your-
take her body back to.
Yeah, like
Okay.
here, you're fucking dead. Take care of him. I don't fucking know what to do with it.
Okie dokie.
You just give him a dead body and you're like, gimme.
Okay, so who's going into the cathedral?
I am.
I'm not.
Gimme.
Hmm.
Holborga just hangs out outside.
Is Boo Boo gonna go in with you?
No.
Okay.
Gimmy's
Just gonna
gotta
stand
take
watch.
What about you, Jack? You'll go in? Bird? Bird of the ammo variety?
Where am I going?
I don't know. Are you going in the cathedral? I just need to know who's involved in various conversations.
I suppose they'll go in. They'll go with the group.
Okay. You get a lot of odd looks from the clerics. Your
Even though my
sorceress
name
does.
is Mephistopheles.
They're kind of like, ooh, oh.
Oh, demon.
Jack's
She looks
just
like a demon, me. Why isn't she bursting into flame to me?
Jack's
She's
just
touching
really
down
interested
her-
in religions because that's his highest.
And I
knowledge.
glare back at them like this.
Okay, so like somebody comes out and is, does the whole, what brings you adventurers?
I unsling like Euphigenia's body and like hand it to him. He's like, gimme.
Oh dear.
I just keep shoving it till he grabs it.
So he like takes the body and sees the holy symbol of Torm, and he's like, I'll make sure she gets the proper burial. And he calls over a couple, like, peons, acolytes, whatever you want to call them. And they take her body away
Slaves.
to be cleaned and
I hold my hand out for money.
anointed in oils, whatever it is they do.
What, my hand gets anointed by oil? I said I held my hand out for money after giving the body.
No, I'm talking about her body.
Oh, no, Gimme just wanted it to see if he could get some money.
For what?
For bringing a body, it's like, I'm doing the church a favor. Because then that poor soul could have went to hell. I mean, it's not like Gimme can convey this, but that's the thought process behind it.
Yeah, he doesn't know why he doesn't get it.
But he just stares at me.
Yeah,
I just go, gimme.
gives you a low five.
He gives you a little cracker.
I pull out a coin and I go, gimme.
He reaches for the coin.
No, I made sure that I was putting it in my pocket. I didn't ever let it go. And I go, gimme.
He's not gonna give you money.
Alright, I get all angry. So I get like 2 copper pieces because they're like the cheapest currency, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I like, because he's holding her like, someone's holding her like this, I'm assuming, right? Or did they just kind of like sling her over?
No,
I was
I'm
holding
assuming they probably would have gotten like a stretcher or something like that.
Okay,
To
well,
carry
like,
the body
I'm
back.
hoping this is all taken off before they take away the thing, and I run up with the 2 coppers and put it on her eyes,
Okay.
and then I'll walk away. I go back outside with Boo Boo. I'm done.
Okay. They kind of look at you strangely, like they don't understand the custom.
Nope.
All right.
Is that a dwarf thing?
So we're down to Jack, the Hellbred, and a Druid.
Hellbred.
So who's doing the talking here? And who has
Jack
Brother
would.
Durney's body? Because he's dead by now.
I guess Jack has it, and he does the same thing.
Okay. The priest explains that somebody who's been drained from a vampire bite, there's really only 2 options for them. Like, they can either be resurrected, which is a very high-level spell that he is not able to perform, or the body must be destroyed, or it will rise as a vampire within the
Burn
next
it.
3 days.
Burn it!
Well, I assume they're going to be taking care of that.
Well, he's going to he's going to wait and see because their high priestess would be able to cast that. She should be back soon. She's not there right now. She's off attending preparations for when the Red Hand arrives at Brindle.
Oh, okay.
Brindle, the Red Hand's still ways away. Like, we'll say that they just got to, like, the halfway point between Drellin's Ferry and Brindle.
I thought they were just at Drellin's Ferry and we had to leave. And then we went to Sarvith and then we came back.
Yeah, but that takes time. They're not waiting in Drellin's Ferry. They didn't just capture Drellin's Ferry. They're trying to fucking take over the world. It's
That's
a
what I
horde.
meant.
It's
I
a
thought-
horde of like tens of thousands of fucking.
I thought you meant they stopped at Drellin's Ferry or
Nope.
around it.
They're just steamrolling everything in their path.
So, like,
They maybe
They're halfway
briefly
between-
stopped, but they didn't like set up camps there or anything like that. They're not establishing a foothold there. They're just mowing shit down.
I mean, like, they were already at Drellin's Ferry and they're halfway to Brindle.
Right.
Okay. The way you worded it made it sound like they were halfway to Drellin's Ferry.
Halfway between Drellin's Ferry and Brindle. Right?
Yeah, I get it now.
Okay.
Just the first time you said it, it was like, what? I thought they were already at Drellin's Ferry.
From your gather information check, you already knew about Tredora because she, in addition to being the most prominent cleric in Brindle, she is also one of the town's most recognizable faces as an Esimar.
What's that?
You know how a tiefling is like half demonic parentage and half human?
Kinda looks a little
Oh.
like me.
So an Asimar is half celestial and half human.
Oh.
So
Okay.
Fancy.
half angel, half archon, half something like that. Generally
Mhm.
half angel. So she pretty.
We're not gonna get along.
You're both good. Sucks to your Asimar.
Yeah, but she's probably all like, I'm better than you 'cause I'm half angel. Fuck that bitch.
Okay. So you did your business at the cathedral. Is there anything else you want to ask them or have done or anything like that?
Do they have barbecue?
They do not.
I leave.
Alright.
You don't want to maybe ask them about a famous vampire maybe they heard about? Maybe? I'm not there, so I
Do
can't
they know
ask.
anything about Drow vampires?
Nope. Well, they know about vampires, but they don't know of a specific one in the area.
Ask about weapons.
What's the best way to kill a vampire?
Good question. I'll pull up the page so I can read you the various methods. Because he's going to give you a little class, Vampires 101.
Okay.
Where are we? Weaknesses. Okay.
Vampires?
Vampires cannot tolerate the strong odor of garlic and will not enter an area laced with it. Similarly, they recoil from a mirror or a strongly presented holy symbol. These things don't harm the vampire, they merely keep it at bay. A recoiling vampire must stay at least 5 feet away from a creature holding the mirror or holy symbol and cannot touch or make melee attacks against the creature holding the item for the rest of the encounter. Holding a vampire at bay takes a standard action. Vampires are unable to cross running water, although they can be carried over it while resting in their coffins or aboard a ship. They are utterly unable to enter a home or other building unless being invited by someone with the authority to do so. They may freely enter public places. Reducing a vampire's hit points to 0 or lower incapacitates it, but doesn't always destroy it. However, certain attacks can slay vampires. Exposing any vampire to direct sunlight disorients it. It can only take a single move action or attack action, and it is destroyed utterly in the next round if it cannot escape. Similarly, immersing a vampire in running water robs it of 1/3 of its hit points each round until it is destroyed at the end of the 3rd round of immersion. Driving a wooden stake through the vampire's heart instantly slays the monster. However, it returns to life if the stake is removed unless the body is destroyed. A popular tactic is to cut off the creature's head and fill its mouth with holy wafers or their equivalent.
So we needed to get everyone either garlic or a mirror or a holy symbol if they're really religious. So like, Gimme can have the inside of his shield polished to be a mirror.
It says strongly presented holy symbol. I would house rule on that if you're not a cleric, I'm gonna make you roll something for it.
Okay.
I don't know
Everyone
what
needs to-
yet, but I'd probably do like either will or fortitude save of some kind.
Would you count a crossbow
Probably will.
to the heart as a stake?
Sure, but you gotta get the heart.
Okay.
Which in that case, you're calling a shot.
We've never called a shot before. I don't know how it works.
It's got a lot of penalties, because you're aiming for a specific spot.
Yeah, but aren't you aiming for is there a chance of just like hitting the heart? Because you've never really gone over like, well, you roll this and you hit this part of their body.
It only works like that if you're doing a called shot. Otherwise, it's random. Even with a critical, it's random. Because you know how we
Yeah,
roll
but is
on
there
the...
a way to tell? Because like, I don't know. Is there a way to like roll for a chance
Wouldn't
of
that
hitting it in the
random
heart,
thing
even though you're not aiming it perfectly?
We're just gonna say that you're not gonna hit a vampire in the ball. You're not gonna hit a vampire in the heart with a crossbow bolt accidentally.
Okay.
It's just not gonna happen. Because they know that, you know what I mean? A vampire knows if it gets a stake through the heart, it's done. So it's not gonna like waltz up, hey! You guys looking for something to aim at? Because right here looks like it'd be a pretty good spot to shoot. You know what I mean? Their tactics, like, I would say their tactics, like their dexterity mod that they get to their AC, part of that is going to be used to defend their heart and try and keep their head on.
Can you
Because they can always
Give
reattach limbs, shit like that.
like give us an example of calling a shot and like succeeding? Like if I was like, I want to shoot this thing in the heart, like what would I have to roll?
It would be an attack roll with just crazy modifiers, and it would depend entirely upon the situation. Because I would have to take a lot of factors into play. Especially if it's like a ranged attack, it's like, well, is there wind? How strong is the wind? Does the character have cover? Do you have height advantage?
If you miss the called shot, can it still hit the thing somewhere?
Just
on
assume that if you're going to do a called shot, it's going to be at -20.
it? Ow.
Maybe less, maybe more, but it's on that par of difficulty.
Okay.
Because it would be... I would say it'd be -20 when in fact it's just if you're aiming for that specific spot, whatever vampire it is just going to get that much in bonuses to their AC. It works both ways. It's the same concept.
So like, if anyone was gonna do it, it would have to be like Boo Boo with all his buffs.
Maybe. It's possible. Thank you for the follow, Bologna. So you know stuff about vampires, Bard. and Druid
I go
and Sorceress.
back to the group and tell them we need to invest in some garlic and or mirrors if you would rather have a mirror. Which Euphigenia had a mirror. Fuck. Can we go back and take her stuff?
I'm assuming you
No.
guys took her
Yeah,
stuff.
we already kind
Oh,
of destripped
okay.
her of her stuff.
Oh, I thought.
I mean, she had her clothes on, but any gear and shit that we could use.
well, the gear. I thought the gear we kind of transferred over to my new characters, kind of, right? Or is that?
I
Your
remember
your
you had a
weapons and your
special-
armor, yes. But like as far as potions, they could have grabbed those. Any other miscellaneous gear, torches, whatever the fuck.
Okay.
So if you guys want to do that now, that'd be a good idea.
I already gave Emma my wands. 3 potions of cure light wounds.
Somebody write it down.
There's 6 of us.
I'll take one and gimme.
Jack will take one.
I'm checking
One
and see.
more for Graham.
Guys.
Just give one more
Ju-
to Gimme,
just take
since
one.
he's on the French line.
Okay.
Just
give me
fucking
that
take
too.
them.
Gimmy's got to. I was just gonna make
It's a
everyone
cure
do
light
one.
wounds potion. You don't need to.
Yeah.
You don't need to fight over
Rope of climbing.
I guess Jack will take that.
I had that ledger of coordinates from like our first campaign.
The Heath Ledger.
it. You won't need it.
Yeah, Heath.
I'd say you left that on the ship.
Oh, okay.
That's that kind. Like you would have put that with the rest of the maps and navigation tools, stuff like that.
Magic ring of protection. I think I put that on my new character actually.
You did.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm talking about just mundane items, not magic items, because I folded all that into your new character.
Okay. Yeah, that's about it.
I thought you had like a special mirror that you always looked at yourself with because you had that condition.
I don't have it written down, so
Well, then you didn't have it.
I remember we used it for something too.
Maybe. I don't remember.
Yeah,
I
when-
left it on the ship.
Okay.
Cool.
To the garlic store.
Are we actually gonna go get garlic? I just look at him weird, like garlic. What? Why do we need garlic?
Vampires hate garlic.
Gimme and
So
Boo
I'll
Boo
have some
follow
Well,
him.
then let's go get some fucking garlic.
Or a mirror, if you'd prefer a mirror.
What does a mirror do?
Same thing.
They hate their reflection. Yeah, same thing.
Okay. So we go
The
get
garlic has the
some
extra benefit.
garlic and
Yeah.
a
It might have been a
mirror.
mistake to rely on Trip to relay important information.
Well, I said I walked out and told them that they don't like garlic and mirrors, so we have to go get garlic. And we did inventory stuff, and I was like, let's go get some garlic.
Trip just really likes garlic.
How much is like garlic and a mirror gonna cost? Maybe a couple mirrors.
Can I get like a necklace of garlic?
Sure. Might not
Oh, you
might not do you much
stink.
good. Typically the garlic is used like you would hang it up in a house or something, and eventually the house will smell like garlic.
Can I get garlic
But if you're in an open area,
arrows?
you know what I mean? Like the odor of garlic isn't going to be that strong.
Can I have one of those like rope things of garlic then? And a mirror.
Sure.
And
I get one for
we'll buy
Gimme
some
and Boo Boo.
steaks.
Like the ones that are on a
Not
thing.
the food, but the sticks.
Wooden stakes?
Yeah.
You can
Do we
make
need them, or can we
those.
just use arrows?
You can
Yeah,
use
why-
arrows. Anything that's like a wooden shaft will work. Phrasing.
Okay. So we just buy. I just buy
Ammo
them some
for mirrors.
garlic and some mirrors, even though they're gonna stink so much.
That's true.
You guys are gonna smell so bad.
Could
There's
I
another.
like rub it on my weapons so that it stinks a lot?
Basically, what I'm trying to tell you is the garlic isn't entirely necessary. You can use garlic, but it's not necessary. Because you can use mirrors or holy symbols to the same effect.
Alright, let's just get 4 mirrors then. Give me 4 mirrors. 4.
6.
Well, just 4 is fine.
Nix and
6.
Ammo want their own.
You guys are so picky. I'm the one with the gold.
No one made you captain.
Oh,
Captain now, 'cause
way harsh.
He's dead.
It
Captain
wasn't
Mo-
even the captain anyways. This is a fucking
Euphigenia was the
democracy.
captain, yeah.
It's
Oh,
all
of a
our
ship,
gold.
but we're not on a motherfucking ship no more.
You can't talk.
Yeah, but Jack's a pirate, so
Boo Boo can.
Boo Boo
captains
can.
are like.
Right.
Wow, did you hear that? She said you can't talk because you're a Hadozi. That's fucked.
How much are fucking 6 mirrors then?
Racist.
Jesus Christ. Just like hand mirrors. Let's get this over with.
I only
Gosh,
need
it's
one.
forever.
Jimmy's got a shield that he's just gonna polish to fucking a nice sheen. Reflective. Surface arena.
How much for 5? Or wait, no, 7 then?
Shield's not
6.
gonna function as a mirror. There's
Alright.
special shields that have like a mirrored surface, but like you can make it
Like-
shine, but it's not gonna provide the necessary effect.
Can I just get a big enough mirror to put and glue on the front of the shield? So I'm carrying on a shield with a mirror.
I'd
thing.
suggest the inside. Because as soon as someone hits your shield, it's fucked.
Doesn't matter
Well-
which side. If it's on the inside, it'll break too. Because the shock from the impact's gonna fucking just shatter the shield.
Then
Just
I don't see the
logistically
purpose.
speaking, I'm just telling you that's a bad idea.
I just don't see the point of having a mirror then, because it's like, what's a little mirror gonna do?
You just get holy symbols for whatever deity.
But you
Oh.
said we're not clerics.
Right, I'm
You have to roll stuff then. Is what
yeah,
it said.
I'll make you do a roll. It's not gonna be a super high DC.
Oh.
Because you're staring the vampire down, basically. Like, a cleric wouldn't have... That'd be second nature to a cleric, because they do that shit all the time with undead.
I don't know how that would work with Nyx. I held up like a pentagram. It's like, but it's like, fuck, if
Works.
the vampire cares
Still a
about
holy
that.
symbol.
I think I already have a symbol of Lolth, so I'm good.
But they're. Isn't it like a vampire?
Yeah, actually, Variel had a
Like-
great idea. Just paint or craft a holy symbol onto your shield. That'd
What's
totally work.
Gimmy's deity?
My deity is. I'm
Gimme.
What?
looking for it. I don't think I have one. Wait, yeah, I do. It's fucking Kanagunde.
Kanagunde.
Yeah.
All right, so
I
how
don't know
much?
that would work
I
with
just
my
I just
shield.
want to know how much gold so we can just get this painted on your shield. Of can I blip blip.
I would say you're probably better off like bringing it to an armor smith and having them,
Insert holy symbol onto my shield.
yeah, just like attach it to your shield. Because like if it's paint, it could wear off. You know what I mean? Get
Yeah.
chipped off, and it's not gonna be. It's not like it's gonna be super expensive. It's just decorative shit you're putting on your shield. So you just gotta tell me what you're buying, and I'll give you a price. I know what Lou's getting. What's Boo Boo getting? Cano ganja. No, it's okay, Vario. That's fine. Like, that kind of metagame is fine, because it doesn't really...
You
It
heard
doesn't
me?
break anything. That's not
I'd be
really
able to
meta.
find.
That's just a good suggestion. I would have suggested it to them if I thought of it.
A holy symbol of this guy in the town.
Ooh.
I don't know how to say that. I'm not
Well, I
gonna
mean,
try.
I'm assuming you have some kind of idea what the holy symbol looks like, as long as you can give an idea to the craftsman, it'll work. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's not like this newt is supposed to have 3 toes. Haha, your holy symbol is invalid. Ah!
Looks
know what I'm
like
saying?
a purple eye on a circle.
That's pretty easy.
I don't know how it's gonna work with my druid. My druid's deity is nature and stuff.
A leaf.
Sounds like you're gonna need a mirror.
Yeah, ammo needs a meter.
So one mirror.
And let me check what Mephistopheles thingy looks like.
Pentagram. It's metal as
Is that
fuck.
actually what it is?
Yeah. Or no, that's Asmodeus is the pentagram. I forget what Mephistopheles is.
Hang on a second, I'm checking.
Cannibal Corpse album art.
I'm not sure if this is correct, but this is what I'm seeing.
Whoa. All right. Sure.
Complicated.
Extremely intricate. Don't have a shield. So I
Hold on. I'll find it for you.
have one made.
That's mine.
Purple eyeball.
Huh. Doesn't say. That's interesting. Oh, this'll have it. Or not. Or not. Yeah, I mean, you could even, like, make something up. We'll just use the thing you put in the picture, that's fine.
Okay.
Alright.
We definitely want to get either Boo Boo or Euphigenia that fucking thing turn into a cloak, that skin.
Virginia's dead.
The displacer
Not
blue
Euphigenia,
skin.
Walborga. Yeah. We definitely need to get that shit taken care of.
That shouldn't that go on our frontline fighters since it'll make them. Does it increases their AC, right?
No.
Oh, what does it do?
It's for stealth, I think, right?
I thought it like made it difficult for people to hit you. Oh, that was it the 50-50 chance of a missing thing?
Yeah.
Like high
It
low?
won't be 50-50.
Oh, since it's yeah. But it's the similar thing.
Similar effect,
Yes.
yes. Miss
Well
chance.
then Gimme should have it on him.
Okay.
I don't know
It's
if
gonna
this
cost
is
you.
Maybe Trip once he gets back, since
Yeah.
would help if he did.
If he gets back.
Get him back. It's fine.
This D&D wiki says symbol, the bloody pen. I don't know if that's right or not though.
That sounds right.
It's on dndwiki.com.
Well, Borga's just gonna get a symbol of Lolth. It's a really simple symbol.
Guess that makes sense since like
Isn't that gonna kind of? Oh, never mind.
contracts in blood, bloody pen, that kind of thing. Makes sense, I guess.
Apparently it's pronounced Loth.
Lolth.
Lolth. Loalth.
Loth.
Loalth. It says pronounced Loalth.
Lolth.
Lolth. I was saying Lolth.
Why?
I don't know.
Because you're disrespectful to your deity?
I love my deity.
It's fucked up. Queen of Spiders.
She's pretty in human form. Oh, no. I zoomed in. She's creepy looking still.
Wow.
Oh, well, Borga doesn't think so. God, Jesus.
No, it's Lolth.
Whatever. So how much is all of that going to cost plus the cloak?
24,000 gold. Most of it is the cloak.
I've only got 9,600 on me.
What about all the stuff we carried out on our persons?
Did you take
we
some?
put it all in the.
You guys
You
put it all in the chest.
Oh, I thought we were all gonna at least try to pack out a little bit.
Oh, it's too late. All right, without the cloak then.
Without the
Just
cloak, it will be 2,000.
So I've got 7,000 on me, which we never really bothered with gold weight before. So I always just had a lot of gold on me. So I don't.
We should probably go to a money changer and do some shit or something.
Yeah,
Well,
'cause
you
I've
guys
got
can establish.
7,600
I told you guys
gold on me
before
right
that you
now.
can start establishing a stronghold, but nobody ever told me that you wanted to do that.
We do have Wrath Keep. We just
I
haven't been
said
back.
I did this. Everyone had ignored me.
Well,
I'm
since
down.
you're in Brindle, basically, I'll let you start a bank account,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll say that they give you like a special medallion that you can use to deposit. It only works for deposit.
What's the bank called?
The Bank of Bushnans.
Bushnans.
The
Okay,
Brindle, the Brindle branch of the Bank of Bushnans. Because alliteration.
I love alliteration.
I'm a big fan too.
It
Okay.
just sounds nice.
I've got the medallion. Do we each get one for the same account or what?
Nope, you only need the one.
Okay. Well, Borga's got it on her because she took care of that.
And it's basically a cupped hand, and in the center, in a circle, it just says "Pay up, sucker."
Bitch better have my money.
Give me
Where's
what
my
you owe
money,
me.
Okay, so we've got all of our holy symbols and stuff. We should do some research.
Are you want to go to like the?
I don't know, maybe
Where
like
are you
a
gonna go? Ammo.
library?
Ammo. Where are you guys gonna go? What? Where would you
I
find a
don't know.
library?
We already know how to kill a vampire. Let's just go back and save Trip.
You want to just go back and say, okay, let's just go back and save Trip then.
Where are you gonna find him? Smart ass.
Yeah, so let's go
Time to
look
do
up in
some
the
check.
library where this vampire lives.
Trip better have my.
Are you looking it up, Emma? What it's called or whatever?
What?
Library?
The library. You got all the info.
Oh, it was in the Brindle Academy.
Okay.
You know what it's called? Brindle Academy Library.
I
Alright.
used to hate facial hair, but then it grew on me.
Oh my god, no, we're done. Nope.
Alright. Well, Borga's like, let's go. We gotta find out what this stupid woman is and get our stupid barbarian back because he hits hard and we need him. Let's go.
All right.
I'm a
Admitting to
stash.
needing Trip.
I must ask you a question, but I'll shave it for later.
Let's just go to the library.
Do they have puns?
Just
with
face
library?
Take
palm
this. And I'm gonna
Jack.
stick it in my eye.
I'm assuming Jack and Emma are just saying this as we're walking to the library, and I just start walking faster to like get away from them.
Congratulations, you're in the library.
Yay!
Yeah. Shh.
I asked the lady at the front about the section on vampires or maybe local lore.
Before we do that, what is your new character doing?
She is studying in the library because she's never seen so many books.
Why is she
'Cause
in
she
the
only-
library?
She only recently left her little kobold clan because she was kind of stealing money to buy books.
Okay.
She had a tiny library. But yeah, she's in the library studying
Well,
spells.
you would have had to have left.
I
You would have
probably
had to
left
have
maybe a
left
couple years
before you
ago.
became a cleric, so started taking levels. So a couple years at least.
Couple years, yeah. So I left a couple years ago, and I've been living in Brindle. And just studying at the library. Arcane magic and stuff like that.
And keeping to yourself, I assume.
Oh, heck yeah. I'm very.
Locals don't
she's
really
quiet
care
and
for-
secretive. It doesn't really like interacting with anybody else unless they have information for her.
Okay. So what is she doing today?
Today, she's probably. What time is it? Is it like afternoon?
Sure.
She's probably been there for like a while. She's probably got like a bunch of books just around her, just reading up on like different spells and deities and random knowledge about monsters.
She's on
Okay.
a fat break.
That
Let's say
breaker.
she's studying. Can she be studying vampires just for no reason? You know,
No.
just for fun.
Come on.
Okay,
Come on.
Can she be studying werewolves?
I had to try and add.
What are you trying to do? What is it, Twilight Trip?
They go hand in hand in everything, though.
What are the different knowledges that you have? I know that
All
you
of
have
them.
all. Yeah, but you can only use the ones that you put ranks into.
Oh, gotcha.
So which knowledges do you really have?
Arcana, engineering, dungeon. Oh god, I hate that they're like. Oh, there we go. The planes, religion, local, dungeoneering, engineering, arcana. So I
Okay.
just don't have geography, history.
Roll
nature.
d5. Okay. You are studying magical beasts.
Sick.
Like displacer beasts.
Oh, look at that. How fun. Yeah, she's just sitting there. Got like a few books under her butt so that she can actually like see the table because she's a kobold. And she's 2'3", I think.
Can she just so happen to be sitting on a book about a vampire?
I don't know. Can we roll for
And
that?
it's
Just like a
kind of
random
like-
chance?
Like, I need this.
Sure, but it's not going to give you any more information than what you already have.
Oh, okay.
No, it's to help us stumble across her.
Well, I'm in the monster section.
Well, like, we wouldn't talk to you unless we had to.
Trip, just trust me.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm 2'3".
New party introduction, so
Introduce yourself.
Oh, well,
the
like,
floor
what
the
if...
floor is yours,
Well, like,
Senator.
We all just walked into the
I imagine,
library.
like, they would be, like, coming
You're the
into
only one in the library except for the attendant librarian.
Well, I imagine they would be coming up into the library. They would ask about, like, the monster section, like
the vampire
vampires and
section?
stuff. And they would start, like... It's a big party. So they would cause a lot of noise. So I would just be, like, staring at them, like, what the fuck? And then they would be all, like, talking about, like, vampires and trying to find out where this drow vampire is and where they took Trip and stuff. And I would just be, like, kind of listening.
Give
Or,
me
like,
a
get
knowledge
down.
religion roll.
My knowledges are great. Oh, but I rolled like shit. 13. 19.
Still pretty good. So you know a shit ton about vampires already. Like, you already know everything they know about vampires. In addition to that, you also know... Like, I'm assuming you guys are gonna talk at least a little bit. Like, there will be some kind of interaction, so you know that, like, you didn't see Trip get bitten. So that's a good thing. Because you know that if he had been bitten, or if he does get bitten, that he's gonna become a vampire himself.
And there's no way to like save people from reverse it. Right.
Destroy, or destroy and reincarnate.
Ooh.
Resurrect, reincarnate, miracle, wish. These are the kind of spells that you would have to use to get somebody back from being a vampire.
Oh, okay.
Would one of us be looking for a book on that holy symbol she was wearing?
I could probably identify it if you guys
The
described it to
scythe
me.
with the blood.
But before we go to that, it's just like you guys are you're a big party. We're a big party. And we all go in and we're like looking up shit. And Naz is her name. N-A-Z. And she like hears you guys.
Nas,
She's
because she
usually
wants to be a
really-
rapper.
She's usually really, really shy, but she's like just staring at you guys from her table and like listening. And then she kind of like gets out of her chair and like shuffles over. She's like, what are you guys looking for?
I yell at her to go away. No, I'm just kidding.
No!
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
And they start just like kind of being, vampire, okay, and they just start like spewing knowledge on all of them about vampires, which you've probably already heard most of it,
So
but
you're like a walking book then, right?
exactly, yes.
Like, there'll probably be some
It's
initial
Hermione.
tension between Gimme and the new character, Naz, because she's a kobold, so you guys are kind of like, dwarves and kobolds kind of like, compete for the same resources, like, they tend to live in the same areas, so kind of rivals, like, but I would put it on par with, like, Gimli and Legolas in Lord of the Rings. Like, not
Well-
necessarily coming to blows immediately, but you're gonna be like, man, fuck you.
I'm just gonna kind of be like, I see where you're going with it, but like Gimmy's been around the block a little bit. I don't think he's gonna go like aggressive towards it, just like kind of treat her like she doesn't exist. You know what I mean?
I think Naz would do the same. She just
Yeah.
notice you and be like, just keep talking to the rest of them and being like, "Sir, you guys looking for vampire?"
So do you have a physical description for your character, Scruffles? Come on.
Dude, she's
Come
about
on.
2'3". She's black and she's got like a blue tinge to her scales. She's scaly because she's kobold, obviously, and she's what 23 pounds. You made her fat.
She's a little pudgy. Little
Like a
pudgers.
medicine
Well, she's
ball.
not. She's not super fat, but yeah.
Well, hold on. If you're
She's
yeah,
2'3"
you're
and
2'3",
she's 35 pounds.
Scruffles over there like 23 pounds. I'm so
No,
yeah.
she's 35 pounds.
Oh, 35.
You made her 35. I think she was 23 originally, and then you're like, wait, no.
It is what it is.
So yeah, she's 2'3".
But you also have a tail too, so you have to factor
That's true.
that into the weight.
That's true. Yeah, she's got a tail. She's black, blue tinge to the scales, glowing red eyes, and she's 600 years old.
Jesus.
Do you
Well,
have
she's
your goggles
venerable.
on?
I got like sick armor on, like mithril armor, but you can't really see it because I'm wearing like Jedi robes over it, like blue ones, navy blue. Because reasons.
All right. Well,
you have goggles. Are you wearing them, or can we see your glowing red eyes?
You're
no, I
wearing
wouldn't have
them.
the goggles on. Would I?
yeah, it's a well-lit
Oh.
library.
All right, yeah, I
It's
got
not.
my.
It's not made for people with light sensitivity.
Jack and her have that in common. We both have goggles.
Like, oh my god, you got the new Oakley brand. Oh, you're so sweet, man.
Oh, she
Get
is
those
skinny.
goggles from?
Okay, thank you, Emma.
Yeah, I did the math.
So I'm a
Like,
skinny
I'm
kobold.
15 inches tall, this many pounds. I'm this many pounds per inch. She weighs less pounds for every inch of height than I do, so she's very skinny.
I also have like 19 hit points, so please be gentle with me. Don't let me get hit.
What's your strength modifier?
Minus. Oh god, I keep grabbing
So
my board
frail.
back.
I think it's -2.
I think it's
for
just minus
6.
2. Yeah. Yeah, it's minus 2. Con is minus 1.
Yeah, because 9-8 is -1. 7-6 is -2.
Are kobolds
strength six,
typically looked down upon like Drow?
Well, they're
Common.
typically an enemy to humans and things like that, so we'll say that her stay in Brindle is like barely tolerated. Like they
Did
just
did I find somebody nice at the academy where I can just like sleep in a closet and try to knock them out when too many people are around?
it's your backstory, Scruffles.
I think so. I think I would have found like a student at the academy
Did you?
whose name is
Antonio.
no. Jack. Nope, Jacob. Sorry, we already have a Jack. Jacob. And he is interested in kobolds and studies them, and so he's like, yeah, no, you can totally stay like in this closet and just hide and then study. It's cool, man.
But like,
He's a bro.
would Jack understand what she's going through because of that other
Probably.
city
What do you
where
mean?
they don't like Drow? The first city we went to with Jack, where I had
It's-
to get the Jedi hood.
It's entirely different. Well, maybe not entirely different. Like
I can't really hide my
Right.
appearance.
She's not hiding her appearance, but she's not You're not like going traipsing through the market during prime time either, you know what I mean? Like you kind of keep to you know well enough to keep to yourself and not
I've
No, I
barely
meant-
left the
you're
academy since
you're
I've been
smart
here.
enough to basically keep to the library and not really interact with other people. Like you do as little as possible. Like you just kind of scurry around in the shadows for the most part. Like most
Exactly.
people probably don't even notice that you're around because you're tiny, you know what I mean?
What I'm asking is like, does Jack know what it's like to be hated like she does?
It's different because she would suffer more prejudice than you would.
Okay.
Because you
She might
only
be-
there's certain areas where you'll be discriminated against because you're half Dro, but she's going to be discriminated against pretty much everywhere because she's a kobold.
Except for at home.
Right. And among other kobolds. What up, Lepa?
So that's why then I like approached you guys as like very slowly and like I caught a few of your eyes first.
Hey,
And then it's
hey,
like,
look at me,
"Hi."
look at me.
And then like made sure none of you were gonna like attack me and it was just like, I can help. So I
That's when
offered
I
my
mentioned vampires.
So what's your motivation for joining the party? You just want to get out of the city, see more of the world?
yeah. Knowledge. I see like ammo and nicks and I'm just like I can learn from them.
Okay. So I'm not going to tell you what the bonuses are, but where are you from?
Dragon Sword Mountains. Where I lived with my clan.
Which is pretty far to the east from where you guys are now. So it would have taken you some time to get there. But from your homeland, I'm going to give you bonuses against certain types of creatures if you want to write this down.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Androsphinx.
Androsphinx?
Yes.
Okay.
Gynosphinx. And yes, it is like gynecologist.
Okay.
The spelling, I mean.
Oh.
Gynosphinxes aren't gynecologists. I guess they could be if they wanted to be.
Okay.
Hey, I'm open to it.
Kind of.
Why not? If a gynosphinx
giant-
wants to put in the hours and get their doctorate, who am I to say?
Alright, who's next?
Dracosphinx.
I wouldn't be honored, Ty. I was a weirdo among kobolds because I was really interested in reading and learning. And
She's an
so they were like,
outcast.
what the fuck are you doing?
I'm an
Mine,
outcast
you
everywhere I
asshole."
go.
Alright. Draco Sphinx.
Yep.
Next.
Purple worm.
Uh-huh.
And blue dragons.
And you're not telling me what the bonuses are, just that I have bonuses to these guys?
Yes. As far as knowledge goes. It's not good.
Okay.
Like, whether that translates into actual bonuses or not, you'll have to use your dark knowledge ability.
Okay, so I can give the party my bonus then.
Right. Like, I might make the DC lower or give you a better bonus against those types of things because the area that you hail from, there's tons of those fucking things around. So you almost certainly, in your 600 years, would have encountered them several times.
Okay.
It's
I get to
regional.
do cool shit because I'm an archivist and I'm the best. I can make spells last 24 hours. So I can cast Mass Vigor on this or
Certain
something and make
spells.
it last like 24 hours.
Certain spells.
Oh, which spells can I not make 24?
Well, like I said, like, you can't make a fireball last all day. You can't make a
Oh,
flame.
okay. I can make buffs.
It's
last
primarily
all.
buffs, yes.
Can I do a bardic knowledge about kobolds?
Sure.
I would just tell you.
Or that. Go ahead. He wants to roll it. Alright, sure. Scruffles, go ahead. Tell him about kobolds. Do a good job, I'll give you experience.
Oh no, I don't have my thing open.
No, do it from memory. Come on. Don't cheat.
Well,
I'm
kobolds,
not
they
giving you
live...
experience for cheating. What are you trying to do to me? Trying to give you experience here.
Reference material, open book test. They're the
Thank you, M.
best.
Solace, for that follow.
But kobolds live like all together, so it's a very cramped living. Privacy isn't really something that they get a lot of, so they're not very modest. They're not really that concerned about being naked in front of other people.
Thank you, Dr. Cone, MD. That's a cool name.
They have a... Oh, shit. Hold on. It's written in my bio. What All Watcher. An All Watcher is like in charge of the tribe and is in charge of like spending and stuff. And they mostly like mining. They hate fucking gnomes. Fuck gnomes. I will murder a gnome if I see a gnome. Hate gnomes. Dwarves are okay. Like Dog said, we get along kind of like we have a mutual respect because we do the same thing, but then at the same time we're like humans are generally enemies because they don't like us because they're dicks. They're just racist assholes. Okay.
You're all just misunderstood, right?
We worship like dragons and stuff because like we're all about being the dragon. Oh, I'm venerable dragon rot kobold, so that means I'm special. I've got like good bloodlines to dragons and stuff.
Like, if you traced her family back through the eons, you could probably find a common ancestor between her kobold genealogy and sapphire dragon genealogy. Is basically what that means. So, like, a bit of the powerful blood is still left over, so she ages differently.
So she was born into a rich family. She came from all pampered and everything.
Not necessarily.
Well, I made
It's kind of
the
random.
The All Watcher is my father, so he's in charge of the tribe.
Like, it doesn't... Like, these traits don't... They don't show up in every generation. It's kind of like a random chance as to whether kobold is born this way or not.
We shed our skin, but if we apply bitter leaf oil enough, we don't. So I imagine I would have, since I'm kind of vain, I would have been applying bitter leaf oil for a while. I don't know if I still shed, maybe like once a year.
Yeah, we'll say probably like twice a year.
We're pretty good about hygiene, so we're not gross and dirty. We polish our claws and our teeth. We stay shiny.
By chewing on bones.
Yeah.
What about diet? What will you eat?
Can I eat like anything? Oh no, that was just if I was like,
Dirt.
Yeah,
yeah. I'll
she'll eat dirt if
and
she has
shit
to.
If I have to.
And shit, she said. So you guys heard it. Now she has
Kobolds
to eat
will,
shit.
but I won't.
I don't
Nas
know.
Nas prefers a better diet.
You will if you have to. Let's hope it
yeah,
doesn't
okay.
come to that. If it mean
I mean, if it means like life or death, yes.
and why?
Okay.
Why are you willing to eat everything?
Because I'm cold-blooded.
There you have it. Confirmed. Scruffles is cold-blooded. What we knew all along. She finally admits it.
Oh god.
So I've got like really, like those robes that I'm wearing are like really thick and like cozy.
So what else you got for us?
I think that's everything. Other than my home is kind of like Egypt-like, obviously, sphinxes,
Pyramids.
pyramids, stuff like that.
I'll grab the name for you at some point. It's like Mulhorandi Empire was like the human empire in that area.
Oh, I went through the ritual called Searching for the Dragon so that I could get one sorcerer spell.
Per day. As a
day.
spell-like ability.
15-minute regen.
It's
I
15
have to, like,
minutes to get it back.
Back, yes.
But you can still only use it once per day.
Oh, okay. And I'm really smart, so I'm a weirdo, so they kicked me out. Well, they didn't really kick me out. I can go back. It's just, it was a very tense situation, so I was just like, I'm out. Go learn somewhere else.
Well, it's like you shit on the carpet and now you feel ashamed. Like you should.
I don't feel ashamed. I'm smarter than
See,
all of
she's
the
proud
other
of shitting on the
kobolds.
carpet. Yeah, TJ,
I am-
it's
I am
Forgotten
much more
Realms.
intelligent than all of the other kobolds, so, you know.
Trip, can you please tell Scruffles where she's supposed to doop
They're big old
On the
dum-dums.
toilet, like a big boy/girl.
/ kobold? Also,
Did
I don't mean to bring this up, but sitting on a conventional toilet would be kind of awkward for something with a tail, would it not? Especially
can I-
like a stumpy.
How
Lizard
flexible
tail?
is my tail? Can
Thank
I
you,
like curve it
Prospect.
around me at all?
It's
It's not
non-prehensile.
prehensile.
I guess I would just sit diagonally.
So you can move it a little bit, but that's primarily just for
around.
balance while you're walking.